Hi everyone, James Baek here, and it's time for some more VGC 2015 battles from the Valspot ladder. Today's team will be Kangaskhan, Clefairy, Milotic, Arcanine, Latios, and Ferrothorn. So we're actually going to be using a semi-normal team for VGC, and we'll see how this goes. So hopefully we can do a lot of work. Okay, our first opponent today will be a 1627 player rated from Japan. We have a team of Bisharp, Blaziken, Salamence, Rotom, Shalandus Varian, and Amoonguss. Now, this team looks very similar to one I actually was using in the past. So, we got two potential Mega Evolutions. We got the Blaziken, the Salamence. Most likely the Salamence will be the Mega Evolution. Blaziken's viable without the Mega Evolution. I'm going to be guessing it's holding a Life Orb, because that's usually the standard for non-Mega Blazikens. And let's see, the Bisharp, if the Blaziken's holding the Life Orb, it's probably holding the Focus Sash or the Choice Band. I'd probably assume Focus Sash, because you don't really see any Choice Banded Bisharps anymore. Let's see, Salamence could be physical or special, to be honest, and that kind of scares me, because special Salamence, although it's not much damage, it just spreads smooth, which is annoying. So gonna have to be annoying. There's the double intimidate factor with Shalandus Varian and Salamence. 4 times weak to ice, and he has 3 ice weaknesses overall, but then again he's got 3 ice resistances. And Milotic looks really well here. It does really well. I actually like Milotic Kangaskhan. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave Milotic Kangaskhan because it seems pretty well. I mean, hopefully I can get competitive. But then again, he might leave Rotom Amoonguss, which I'm kind of expecting. I definitely want to bring my Latios. Latios would do pretty well here. And for my last Pokemon, I'm wondering, I think I'll go Arcanine. I'm running a Choice Banded Arcanine, so it can knock out the Amoonguss in one hit, as long as I can avoid the Intimidate. And I can also play around with my Intimidate, because he's got quite a bit of physical attackers on his side. So we'll see. We'll see. My opponent's going to lead Bisharp and Blaziken. Fine by me. That's absolutely fine by me. Milotic and Kangaskhan going to be out on the field. Right here, I'll just go for the Scald. Or is Scald not enough to knock out Blaziken? Not sure about my damage calcs. I think it would OHKO. You know what, I'll just Scald and Power Up Punch. I'm not risking a Hydro Pump miss, especially, well, I probably should, because if I don't knock out the Blaziken, it's going to take out Kangaskhan. But right here I got my opponent in a very demanding position. He's going to withdraw the Bisharp into Amoonguss. That's not Amoonguss, is it? Rotom. Fine by me. Fine by me. I get Power Up Punch. And if he protects Blaziken, get a free Power Up Punch. I'm fine with that. And I'm Scarred Milotic, so I should outspeed the Blaziken. Oh, it's Mega Blaziken. This is interesting. This is definitely interesting. Blaziken goes for the Protect here. I'm going to reveal that I'm Scarred Milotic. Gonna go for the Power Punch into the Rotom, which does a good chunk. Well, for a Power Punch. I'm gonna get a +2 Kangaskhan. He might worry that I have Protect. Blaziken's gonna get the Speed Boost. Yeah. So it's Mega Blaziken. So he didn't bring Salamence in the back. So what I want to do is Scald the Blaziken. Now the question is, does he think that Kangaskhan has Protect? Because if he does, I could go for the return onto the Rotom. But you know what, I don't want to risk losing Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan will be a factor. I'm going to switch out into Latios to take a Fighting attack or a Will-O-Wisp. But I really think he's just going to go for the Thunderbolt with Rotom. If I can knock out the Mega Blaziken, it should be a really easy game for my Kangaskhan to win, because we already saw that he has Bisharp. I can knock it out with a Power Up Punch. Now the question is this last Pokemon. Salamence is probably out. We're probably going to see Amoonguss. I'd probably assume Amoonguss. He could also have Landorus, but I really would expect a Mungus. Kangaskhan is going to switch out, go into Latios to take that low kick, probably. Oh, my Lotic's faster than Blaziken. No! Okay, so Scald does an OHKO. We're going to see the superpower onto the Latios, fine by me. That still does a chunk. Superpower, kind of interesting. Most Mega Blazikens out for low kick. And we're going to see the fun into my Lotic. My Lotic should take that still. Oh, yeah, it takes it well. We're going to see the speed boost activate from the Blaziken. But he is at -1 in both. So I really doubt he's going to stay in. He's probably going to switch out. But then again, Blaziken's kind of useless for him at this point. I kind of just want to Scald Blaziken and go for the Draco Meteor into the Rotom. Because if he is going to switch out Blaziken, doesn't matter, I can get him with a Sucker Punch with Kangaskhan. I'm going to go into Salamence. Did he bring both his Megas? Oh well, I'm going to get a +2 thanks to that Salamence. I wonder if that's Scarf Salamence like old VGC 14 days. Scald gonna connect with the Salamence. This should do a good amount. Oh, +2 does a good amount. And snags the burn. 30% chance. The Draco Meteor misses the Rotom. Thunderbolt gonna connect with my Lotic. I wasn't sure Draco Meteor could knock out Rotom, but it would probably be a damage roll. And the damage roll most likely I'd be winning. Especially after the Power Punch. I'm going to bring out Kangaskhan here. I do not trust that Salamence. Do not trust it. I do not trust that Salamence. I'm going to go for the Fake Out onto the Salamence, predicting the Scarf, and I'll go again for the Draco Meteor onto the Rotom. Who's going to protect? Smart Protect. Let's see who's going to come out. I mean, not come out, but let's see if this Salamence is Scarf like I anticipate. Could be Choice Specs as well. That was also viable. It is going to knock it down to where Burn will... Yeah, it is Scarf. It outsped Latios. Okay, so old Scarf Salamence. That brings me back to VGC 14. And Scarf Salamence really wasn't a trouble for me at all in the 14 season. Okay, let's see who my opponent's going to bring out. If it's Blaziken. Fine by me. Because right here, I'll go for the return onto Blaziken. And I'll Tailwind. Because, maybe I should have went for the Power Punch onto Blaziken. Because if he protects Blaziken, I get Tailwind. He gets a +1 from Speed Boost. He is going to protect, which is fine by me. I'm going to get a free Tailwind up. And I will outspeed the Blaziken. Now the question is what the Rotom go for. I'm assuming the Willow. The return onto the Blaziken. Yes, the Will-O-Wisp onto the Kangaskhan. Really wished I had just went for the Power Punch onto the Rotom. But it's all good, it's all good. He's going to gain Speed Boost. Fine by me. Because right now I can go for the Power Punch onto the Blaziken. And I'll go for the Draco into Rotom. Because either way, I'm going to either get a lot of damage off on his Bisharp. He has to hope for a double protect. Or yeah, it's one of those two. Power Punch will bring me back to neutral anyway. And let's see if Rotom Wash protects or not. If it doesn't protect, I think I have this game sealed up because Draco Meteor should knock out at that range. It is a Life Orb Draco Meteor. And if it doesn't... Okay, he is going to switch Blaziken. Perfect. Call that. And Blaziken's not even a threat. I have extreme speed on my Arcanine. Bisharp's going to come out. Draco Meteor going to connect with the Rotom. This should pick up the knockout. I'm really hoping it does. If it doesn't, we're going to have some trouble here. Draco Meteor. It's a Life Orb. That's going to pick up the knockout onto the Rotom. Absolutely fine by me. The Power Punch is going to connect with the Bisharp. And that still does a good chunk. Even when burned. And now I'm at a neutral Kangaskhan, so that's fine by me. He's going to be forced to send out his Blaziken, and I pretty much know what this game is going to be up to. Well, I would assume that Bisharp's... I'd assume that Bisharp's... Oh, not Focus Sash. It's probably Life Orb, to be honest. Blaziken's going to come out, and here... I already know the play I'm going to make. I'm going to Power Punch the Bisharp, and I'm going to Psychic the Blaziken. If he goes for the Sucker Punch into Latios, I knock out his Bisharp, he knocks out my Kangaskhan with his Blaziken, I switch out to Arcanine, win game. If he decides to protect Bisharp, I get a free Psychic off onto the Blaziken, and it's Bisharp versus Kangaskhan and Latios, and Arcanine, you lose the game. And if he double protects, he's just wasting his time. Okay, Blaziken's gonna protect. Does Bisharp protect? Oh, he did go for a double protect. I guess it is my last turn talent? Still, I don't think that was necessary. As Blaziken's gonna gain a speed boost. Yeah, I still have a turn of Talon left. Power Punch, Psychic. Either way, I have this game locked up, no matter what he does. He's gonna Sucker Punch into my Latios. That's gonna knock out my Latios, but that pretty much wins me the game, as Blaziken's not outspeeding my Kangaskhan, and I'll just get an extreme speed up. Here's the Power Punch onto the Bisharp. That's gonna pick up the knockout, and now Arcanine sweeps up this game with an extreme speed. Whew, that was close. Scarf Salamence, wasn't anticipating that. We're gonna see the superpower. That's even worse for my opponent's side, because he just lowered his attack and defense. Gonna send out Arcanine. Gonna get Intimidate, so he's at -2, and he lowered his defense, which I guess it doesn't matter at this point, to be honest. Because even though you're at +2 speed, I got the Such Legend, my Arcanine, and that's just gonna extreme speed you. Intimidate's gonna fire off onto the Blaziken, doesn't matter at this point, because extreme speed wins me the game. Let's go for it. And the match is gonna be forfeited. Yep. So we will take one win. Pretty convincing, I would say. I mean, there was a bump in the road with the Draco Meteor missing the Rotom Wash, which we did see would KO, so would have had a much easier time if I just knocked out the Rotom. I wouldn't have been burned with Kangaskhan. It would have been pretty easy. But, you know, stuff happens. So, we are going to find a second battle and see how we do. Okay, our second opponent of the day, my bad, 1821. From Mexico, we are going to see the team of Zapdos, Weavile, Cresselia, Politoed, Venusaur, and Milotic. So we got a rain team here. Now, the problem is I do not have a hard way to hit Cresselia. But the good news is, he does not have many spread moves. I'll lead Kangaskhan and Clefairy, because I feel like if I can set Power Punch, this game is pretty much an easy sweep. Other than that, I like Ferrothorn. Yeah, Ferrothorn definitely. And I'll bring Latios in the back, and since Latios hits this team pretty hard, let's talk about this team. Expectations, not really that much. I mean, it is kind of interesting in a rain team without a Swift Swim user that usually likes to take advantage of the rain for speed. The Zapdos, I would assume choice specs, to be honest. As we're going to see Weavile and Cresselia lead, interesting, against my Clefairy and my Kangaskhan, which is fine by me. As right here, my opponent has so many options. It depends on that Weavile's moveset. It could go for the low kick onto Kang. But I'm going to just hard switch Kangaskhan out into Ferrothorn and Moonblast the Weavile. Since Moonblast is actually super effective and it's stab. He's going to withdraw. Ah, double. He's pulling a double. Going to Venusaur. Very nice. Very nice. I can't even complain because that was a really good switch for him. Don't know what he's thinking though. I mean, what? Oh, he has a Thunder Wave going on to Ferrothorn. Okay, that's fine by me. As I'm going for the Moonblast, this isn't going to do much to Venusaur, but you know, damage is damage. And it lowers his special attack. That's really good. So right here, he's probably not going to target Ferrothorn. He's probably going to double target the Clefairy slot. So I'm going to switch out to Kangaskhan and Protect, I think. Okay, sorry about that. I'm getting my 3DS charger because my 3DS is almost about to die again. I'm going to send out Kangaskhan and bait the double attack into Clefairy because, I mean, I really don't get why we target Ferrothorn in this situation where you could just get a lot of damage. Unless he has Hand Power Fire on that Venusaur. Clefairy is going to protect. Let's see what the Venusaur is going to go for. We see the Thunder Wave into Clefairy and the Sludge Bomb into Clefairy. Okay, called it. Right here, I'll go for the Power Punch onto the Venusaur. Actually, no, I'll just Power Punch Clefairy in case Venusaur goes for the Protect. And now follow me with Clefairy. I can easily set up here. And yeah, this should be really interesting. And I love how I got the -1 on with Moonblast, the special attack, which means Venusaur Sludge Bomb won't OHKO Clefairy. Well, it shouldn't OHKO to begin with. I'm quite specially bulky. But yeah, gonna Power Punch my own Clefairy just to make sure I get that +2 in case that Venusaur went for a Protect or something to scout for the Fake Out. Let's see what he's gonna go for though. Maybe Icy Wind with Kang? I mean Crest? But he's just gonna go for the Thunder Wave into Clefairy. Fine by me. Fine by me. We see the Sludge Bomb into Clefairy. That's not gonna pick up the knockout. Wow, yeah. I took that like a champ. And I'll just return the Venusaur and follow me again. Yeah, I see no reason not to. Let's see. Venusaur's gonna protect. Okay, so now it depends on Clefairy don't get paralyzed. Okay, good. But what does this Cresselia go for? I was hoping I could get a Helping Hand off onto the Helping Hand return onto Cresselia. Oh, he's gonna set up the Calm Mind. You're dancing it. Well, let's see. Calm Mind and Thunder Wave. So it either doesn't have Moonlight or it doesn't have. That's interesting. I'm just going to keep following me. I should live a +1 Psychic or Psyshock, no problem. He's going to withdraw his Venusaur. Okay, fine by me. Go into Zapdos, who's not going to take a +2 return. A +2 return will knock out the Zapdos. But this does give me an interesting chance to see the Zapdos' item to see if it's Rocky Helmet or not. Because if it's not on Cresselia, this should be an interesting. We got them +2 return. Oh, it is Rocky Helmet Zapdos. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That means I don't have to worry about Rocky Helmet on the Cresselia. That's actually really good. As what's Cresselia going for? Just a second Calm Mind, so he might actually be able to take out Clefairy now. But let's see if he's going to switch into, I would guess, Weavile. Wow, this guy had no way to. Oh wait, the Zapdos was the way to hit the Ferrothorn. Now that I got rid of the Zapdos, he cannot hit Ferrothorn anymore. As Weavile is going to come out. And who are you going to fake out, Weavile? That's the question. Are you going to fake out Clefairy or are you going to fake out Kangaskhan? Well, he's going to go for the fake out. So I'm going to follow me and Power Punch. If he fakes out the Clefairy, I knock out the Weavile. He's going to knock out fake out Kangaskhan. And I'm going to follow me the potential Psychic / Thunder Wave. Probably Thunder Wave. Oh, it's just Psychic. Good move by my opponent. We'll just knock out. Yeah, +2 Psychic's nothing. Here I'll go for the return. I really want a good way to hit the Venusaur. Well, I do have Latios. I'll just return the Cresselia in Helping Hand. Going for the risking. Because he knows I'm keep going for following me, so he's probably not going to attack the Clefairy with the Weavile. Oh wow, he stayed in. What did he go for? Please not low kick. Okay, he went for the Ice Shot to Clefairy. Fine by me. I'm glad I went for the Helping Hand. Because he's going to knock out my Clefairy. I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. I'm going to +2 Helping Hand booster return. Does a huge chunk. Knocks out Cresselia, and that is huge. That's just huge. As I'm going to bring out my Paralyzed Ferrothorn. He's going to bring out his Venusaur. And yeah, Ferrothorn. Now all I have to do is now I got the Weavile. Latios can come in, go for the Psychic. So I'm just going to Sucker Punch the Weavile. Or do I Power Punch? He could go for the Ice Shard, but you know what? I'm just going to Sucker Punch and Gyro Ball, because Ice Shard's not doing damage. Yeah, he's going to go for the regular attack. The Sucker Punch is going to connect with the Weavile. I mean, it's a +2. That's still a lot of damage, so it's going to put in Gyro Ball range. Hopefully, Ferrothorn doesn't get paralyzed. He's going to go for the low kick into Kangaskhan. Fine by me, that's knocking out Kangaskhan. Is there a life for Weavile? No, it isn't. Sludge Bomb into Ferrothorn. But I get paralyzed. That's not what I wanted. But we saw a low kick and fake out from Weavile. And Ice Shard. So most likely does not have Protect. Have to protect Latios. Have to go for that Gyro Ball. Okay, Latios is going to protect. It's going to come up to Ferrothorn. We're going to see the knockoff into Latios. Sludge Bomb into the Latios. Ferrothorn, no! Oh my god. I'm going to have to rely on the double protect. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. Please get the double protect, Latios. No, you're not. Oh, yes, you are! Yes, you are! He's going to knock off the Latios. Sludge Bomb the Latios. Gyro Ball connects! Yes! Yes! Okay. Now, he relied on luck to get into that position. I had to rely on luck in order to get back into this game. Not sure. I probably still could have won as long as I knocked out the Weavile with the Gyro Ball. Even if I didn't get the double protect. I mean, Venusaur versus Ferrothorn. Gyro Ball usually... Yeah, Gyro Ball would probably be like a 3-hit KO since I'm paralyzed. Going for the Psychic, going for the Gyro Ball. This should be the game. Psychic is going to connect with the Venusaur. Maybe a 1-hit KO because it's Life Orb. And that's going to pick up the knockout. So, 2 wins in this episode today. Really close game, this one. But, I don't know. I feel like Ferrothorn might have been able to manage. And then the first game. Yeah, I think this team's got a lot of potential. I think I used this team first on stream. But it was a different version. I know I had Kangaskhan, Ferrothorn, and Arcanine as the core, and I added some random Pokemon, but decided to bring it back for the YouTube videos. You guys should follow me on Twitch, by the way. Haven't been streaming lately, but I will be getting back into streaming as soon as I can. Just got a bunch of regionals practice, upcoming regions exams here in New York, and I hope you guys enjoyed this VGC episode. Please, if you guys enjoyed this episode, be sure to give a like. You can check out the rest of my stuff down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.